Hey everyone, this is Angela at Bake It with Love, and today we're making our creamy scrambled eggs. They're kind of a Gordon Ramsay copycat recipe. So if you've seen him make his scrambled eggs in a saucepan with butter and some crème fraîche, this is how you do it. So we're using a little bit of oil at the bottom of the pan, and yours will cook faster if you don't put 6 eggs in. But we're using 6 today, so here we go. Now, if you're like me, I prefer to beat my eggs before they go into the saucepan, for scrambled eggs anyway. But if you want to do it just like Gordon Ramsay does, then you need to go ahead and break them and put them directly into the saucepan and then throw a pat of butter or a tablespoon into your saucepan with the eggs, and you'll take your spatula and beat them in the pan. Now, we've got all of our eggs in the saucepan now, and we're going to use the spatula to stir them or beat them as we're cooking. And what you'll see as you're watching, my husband's doing this, and he's going to remove it from the heat on occasion because the eggs cook really easily. And this is at a fairly low temperature anyway, but your eggs are still going to try and cook too fast. So if you watch Gordon Ramsay, he does this too. He's going to pull it from the heat and return it after kind of stirring it. And your eggs aren't going to firm up too fast, but once they start, they'll do it really fast. Now, scrambled eggs don't take long in any case, and you'll see that here too. And you're going to do that a few times as you keep the eggs moving, but you'll remove them from the heat for a few seconds and then return them and keep moving. You'll see once they start to come together that you'll need to remove them from the heat a little bit longer and stir them because they'll keep cooking even removed from the heat. Now, we normally like to do this version with just the butter, but you'll see at the end that we add some sour cream, similar to crème fraîche, and some chives. A little bit of salt and pepper always goes in there, and do that to your taste, as much salt and pepper as you normally like. We do it pretty lightly. You're going to continue this back and forth from the heat, and yours will go faster if you don't have as many eggs in there. I would have cooked in about half the time if I'd used half the eggs. So continue to move it from the heat and off of it, and keep stirring. The most important thing is to keep this moving while it's cooking so it doesn't stick to the bottom, and so that you get a really creamy egg texture. When your scrambled eggs are all done, there won't be big clumps, and it'll be really super light if you just do the butter. But then when you add the cream, it'll be super, super creamy. And we love making our eggs this way for breakfast sandwiches. They are so good on like a breakfast sandwich. Gordon Ramsay does a version with smoked salmon, and they work really well for that. But they're really good with anything you can imagine as a breakfast sandwich. Ham, avocado, whatever you can think of, it works. They're starting to come together here. You can see that they're starting to get little clumps of their scrambled eggs in there. And when you think it's just shy of being done, that's when you start adding a little bit more butter in, a couple more pats. And then when you still think they might be a little too runny, that's when you add the sour cream. And just go ahead and stir. It's totally off the heat now, and just keep it moving and fully incorporate all that sour cream. It's going to be really, really creamy. Add your salt and pepper at this point and your chives, and get ready to dish it up and enjoy it whatever way you like. Whatever you normally serve your scrambled eggs with, it's going to work, and it's going to be such a delightful treat. Now, the eggs are pretty much all done here. My husband's going to pan through and show you real slow what the texture is like up close. And then you've got a final photo here. So that's exactly what they played up looking like. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.